Hi everyone, this is Mahendra and I welcome you all to LUHAR'S classes. How are you all? Doing good, doing fine. I hope each and everyone is doing good, doing fine. Today, in this video, we will learn about mode. How to find mode of a grouped frequency distribution table, a very important concept of 10th class. In the previous video, I explained about median. If you want to watch that video, you can click on the link which I gave in description. Okay, watch the video and even you can explore the playlist of statistics. They will find that video. In the next video, we learn about mean. Now, without delaying, we'll learn how to find mode of a grouped frequency distribution table. One second. Right. By the way, if you like the content, if you feel the content is useful, please subscribe to LUHAR'S classes. Don't forget to click on the bell icon so that you'll get notification whenever Mahendra uploads a new video. After watching the complete video, when you feel content is good, then click on the like button. Please share the video with your friends so that most of them can benefit out of this video. Here goes the first question. The following frequency distribution gives the monthly consumption of electricity of 68 consumers of locality. Find the mode of the data. We need to find the mode of this data. By the way, you can ask just 4 different types of questions from mode. If you master these 4 different models, you can easily answer or solve any question of mode. Got it? So this is the first model. We have to find the mode of the data. Before starting to find the mode of data, you need to cross-check the given data. First thing is class interval should be continuous. First thing is class interval should be continuous. Are the class intervals continuous? Yes. Class intervals are continuous. You see 65 to 85, 85 to 105, 105 to 125. There is no break in the class intervals, they are continuous. So when they are said to be non-continuous, see, I'll show you example of non-continuous. See, here class intervals are non-continuous. Here they are non-continuous. Here we have 126, here we have 127. So we have break here. These are said to be non-continuous. When the class intervals are non-continuous, first make them continuous, then proceed to find the mode. It is step number 1. Got it? So I think we have only one thing to be considered. Before finding mode, you have to check whether class intervals are continuous or not. If they are not continuous, make them continuous and then proceed to find mode. Next thing is finding modal class. Finding modal class. How to find modal class? For that, you need to check in the frequency. Can I know which one is the highest frequency? Can I know which one is the highest frequency? So highest frequency is 20 here. The class interval having the highest frequency is called as modal class. What is modal class? What is modal class? Class interval having highest frequency. Class interval having highest frequency is called model class. This is model class. So we can say that this class interval is model class. Let me draw a box for this. This is model class. I wanted to note down the definition so that you'll remember for a long time. Take a paper, take a pen. In that, note down the definition of model class. Okay. So I hope you have noted down the definition. So after finding model class, we need to find some specific values. Before that, we'll write the formula of mode, because when you write the formula of mode, we'll come to know which values are to be formed. Formula of mode is equals to L plus F1 minus F0. You can call it as F0 also. F1 minus F0 by 2F1 minus F0 minus F2 into H. This is the formula of mode. In this formula, you may have doubt, sir, what is L? What is F1? What is F0? What is F2? What is H? Here, L is lower limit of model class. L is lower limit of model class. What is F1? F1 is frequency of model class. What is F0? F0 is frequency of class interval. Frequency of class interval preceding model class. What is the meaning of preceding? Before model class. What is F2? F2 is frequency of class interval. Succeeding model class. In the exam, you may ask a question like this. Write the formula of mode and describe each term of the formula. At that time, you need to write the formula as I have written here, and you need to describe each and every term as I have described here. Next, left is H. What is H? There is some space here, I can write here. H is class size. Oh, let me write the next page so that it won't be meshy. What is H? Class size. Class size you can say, or class width also you can say. Class size or class width of model class. Now we'll learn to find this all from the table. What is L here? L is lower limit of middle class. What is the lower limit of middle class? It's 125. 125 is lower limit of middle class. So L is 125. L is 125. Got it? What is the upper limit of middle class? It's 140. It's 145. So that we don't need. Next, what is F1? Frequency of middle class. F1 is 20. F1 is 20. Next, F0. F0. Before F1, we have a before middle class, we have a class interval. This is the class interval. Frequency of this class interval is F0. So this is F0. F0 is 30. Next, F2. After middle class, we have a class interval. This is the class interval. Frequency of this class interval is F2. In simple language, see, we have 1. Before 1, what we will get? We will get 0. After 1, what we will get? We will get 2. So, 1, 0, 2. Got it? I am repeating once again. F1 is the frequency of middle class. F0 is the frequency of the class interval before middle class. F2 is the frequency of class interval after middle class. Got it? Next, H. What is H? By the way, F2 was 14. F2 was 14. Next, H. What is H here? H is class size or class width of middle class. How to find class size or class width? We should do upper limit minus lower limit. That is, we should do 145 minus 125, which is equals to 20. H value is 20. So we got all the values. Now it's time to substitute and simplify. Mod is equals to L plus F1 minus F0 by 2F1 minus F0 minus F2. Let me write properly. Into H. What is the value of L here? L is 125. What is F1? F1 is 20. What is F0? It's 13. What is 2F1? 2 into 20. What is F0? 13. What is F2? 14 into H. What is H here? H is 20. Got it. Now it's time to simplify further. Let me draw a vertical line here. Mod is equals to 125 plus 20 minus 13 is 7 by 2 20s are 40, 40 minus 27 into 20. 125 plus 7 by 13 into 20 is equals to 125 plus no mistakes, 40 minus 27 is 13, right? That. So 720s are 140, 140 by 30. Let me find the value of 140 by 30 here. 140 by 13. 13 ones are 13. Remainder is 1. Bring down 0. 13 zeros are 0. Remainder is 10. Decimal 0. 13 sevens are 91. Remainder is 9. You can add 1 0 here. 13 6 are 78, I think. 78. It's 78. So 10.76 approximately 125 plus 10.76, which is equals to 135.76. This is the way to find median. Sorry, find mode. This is the way to find mode. Got it? If concept is not clear, please do mention in the comment section so that Mahendra sir is going to improvise. Okay. Just let me have a break of 1 minute. In the meantime, you go through this part. You go through this part. As I mentioned, I explained about median in the previous video. You can click in the link which I give in description. You can also click on the iCard which is appearing above so that you can watch the video and learn about median perfectly. In the next video, we'll learn about mean. We'll learn how to find mean by using direct method. We'll learn how to find mean by using assumed mean method. Here goes next problem now. Second model, I would say. This is second model. In this case, he didn't give class intervals. He didn't give class intervals. So we need to create first class intervals. Then proceed to find mode. Got it. So our first preference will be to analyze data and have class intervals. Class intervals. Class interval. This is frequency. Class interval, frequency. This is one model. He may ask you to find mode, but he may not give class interval directly. You need to analyze data and create class intervals. Got it? What is saying here? Below 20 there are two people. Below 20 there are two people. That means 0 to 20, two members. There are two people whose age is below 20. Next, below 25, 6 people. There are 6 people whose age is below 25. Can I know how many people are present whose age is in between 20 and 25? In between 20 and 25. So it is 6 minus 2. 6 minus 2 is 4. Because below 20, 2 members. Below 25, 6 members. In between 20 and 25, 6 minus 2, 4. Reading me. There are 2 people whose age is below 20. There are 6 people whose age is below 25. So I want to know how many people are present whose age is in between 20 and 25. So that can be known by doing 6 minus 2. Got it. Next, below 30 there are 24 people. So how many people in between 25 and 30? Below 25, 6 people. Below 30, 24 people. In between 25 and 30, we'll have 24 minus 6. That is 18. Next, 30 to 35. 30 to 35. Below 35, there are 45 people. Below 30, there are 24 people. In between 30 and 35, 45 minus 24, which is equals to 21. Next, 35 to 40. Below 40, 78. Below 35, 45 people. In between 35 and 40, 35 and 40, 78 minus 45, which is equal to 33. 7 minus 4, 3, 8 minus 5, 3. That. Next, in between 40 to 45, 89 minus 78, that is 11. 11. In between 45 to 50, 45 to 50, 92 minus 89, we'll have 3. In between 50 to 55, below 55, 98 people, below 50, 92 people, in between 50 and 55, 98 minus 92, that is 6. 55 to 60, 100 minus 98, that is 2. Got it? We have created the class intervals, even we got frequency. Now it is very simple. Just we need to find the model class and then finding the values of f1, f0, f2 and h and l, then substituting the formula. So before that we need to find the model class. How to find the model class? How to find the model class? Tell me. It's very simple. Can I know which is the highest frequency? Can I know which is the highest frequency? Highest frequency is 38. So 33. That means class interval having the highest frequency. Class interval having the highest frequency is called as model class. Is called as model class. This is model class. What about frequency of model class? What is that? That is f1. f1 is 33. What about f0? Before model class, which class interval do we have? This class interval. So frequency of this class interval will be f0. What about f2? After model class, which class interval do we have? This class interval. Frequency of this class interval would be f2. What about lower limit? Lower limit is 35. What about h? H is class size or class width of model class, that will be equal to 40 minus 35, that is 5. Got it? Now it is time to substitute all the values, but before that we list all the values. What is the value of L? L was 35, H is 5, F1 is 33, F0, what about F0? F0 is 21, F2 is 11, F2 is 11. Now substitute the values in the formula. Mod is equals to L plus F1 minus F0 by 2F1 minus F0 minus F2 into H. L value we have, what is the value of L? L we have 35, 35 plus F1 33, F0 21 by 2F1 2 into 33 minus F0 21 F2 11 into H is 5. 35 plus 33 minus 21 9 plus 3 12 by 66 minus 21 minus 11 minus 32 minus 32 into 5. Mode is equals to 35 plus 12 into 5 60 by 66 minus 32. We'll have 34, I think. 34 done. 60 by 34 2 30s 2 17s. We'll have 35 plus 30 by 17. We'll simplify 30 by 17. We'll not do LCM here because if we just go with that thing, calculation may be complicated. We'll do 30 by 17 directly. 17 ones are 17, remainder is 30, decimal 0. 17 sevens, I think. 17 sevens are how much? 7 sevens are 49, you have 111. 119, sorry. So 119 is acceptable value. Yeah, 17 sevens are 119. Remainder is 11, 0. We can take 76. Okay, 76. 17 6 will be 102. 6 sevens are 42. Yeah, 102. 35 plus 1.7. Let me erase this one. 35 plus 1.76 will be equal to 36.76. This is the way of finding mode when the class intervals are not given. This is one model. I want you to go through the problem. By the way, it is second problem, not third problem. It is second problem. Once again, it is second problem. Yeah, second problem. Next, we'll look into one more model, last model. Right. In this case, class intervals are given, but class intervals are not continuous. They are non-continuous. In this case, he has given class intervals, but class intervals are non-continuous. So we need to make them continuous, then proceed to find mode. Got it? Here class intervals are non-continuous. Got it? So how to make the class intervals continuous? By adding, not by adding, by subtracting 0.5 from lower limit and adding 0.5 to upper limit. Got it? Here class intervals are non-continuous. We have to make them continuous. How to make them continuous? By adding 0.5 to upper limit and subtracting 0.5 from lower limit. Got it? So 118 118 minus 0.5, 118 minus 0.5 and 126 plus 0.5. We have to subtract 0.5 from lower limit and add 0.5 to upper limit. That we should do. Subtracting 0.5 from lower limit, add 0.5 to upper limit. 118 minus 0.5 would be 117.5. 126 plus 0.5 would be 126.5. 127 minus 0.5 will be 126.5. 135 plus 0.5 will be 135.5. 136 minus 0.5 will be 135.5. 144 plus 0.5 will be 144.5. 145 minus 0.5 is 144.5. 153 plus 0.5 will be 153.5. 154 minus 0.5 is 153.5. 162 plus 0.5 is 162.5. 163 minus 0.5 is 162.5. 171 plus 0.5 is 171.5. 172 minus 0.5 is 171.5. 180 plus 0.5 is 180.5. To make the class intervals continuous, we have to subtract 0.5 from lower limit and add 0.5 to upper limit. Got it? Subtract 0.5 from lower limit, add 0.5 to upper limit. What about frequency? Frequency is unchanged. 3, 5, 9, 12, 5, 4, 2. Okay. So here class intervals are continuous. Now we can proceed to find the mode. How to find the mode? Before finding the mode, we need to find the model class. How to find the model class? We have to check for the class interval having the highest frequency. This class interval has highest frequency. So this class interval is the model class. Now tell me the values one by one. What is the value of F1? F1 is frequency of model class, that is 12. What is the value of F0? Before model class, which is the class interval? This is the class interval. What is the frequency of this class interval? 9. So that is F0. Frequency of the class interval preceding model class is F0. What about F2? F2 is the frequency of class interval succeeding model class. That means the frequency of the class interval after model class. After model class is F2. What about L? L is the lower limit of the model class, that is 144.5. What about H? H is the class size. How to find class size? Upper limit of model class minus lower limit of model class. 153 minus 144 will be equal to 9. H value is 9. Now I want everyone to substitute the values in the formula and text the answer in the comment section. You text the answer in the comment section. I'll be waiting for the right answer. Got it? 2f1 minus f0 by 2f1 minus f0 minus f2 into h. I want you to substitute the values in the formula and text the answer in the comment section. Got it? These are the only 3 different models from mode. If you master these 3 models, you can answer any question on mode in your upcoming CBSE term 2 examination. It will be state also or ICSE also. By then, we shall meet back in the next video. Till that time, prepare well for the examination and see that you all rock in the examination. Bye everyone. By the way, if you like the content, please subscribe to LUHAR'S classes, share the video, like the video. Bye everyone.